Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with the Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on one day time frame, and this is again the structure that is from 69k to the current prices of around 18.5k. Now we have a couple of different options here. Overall, we have this possibility of this being a WXY, and in the wave Y we have a possibility this to be a WX and Y. Yeah, this looks pretty good. ABC within this W is pretty okay. It did extend beyond the 1.618, at which we would more likely consider this structure as a 1, 2 and 3, but this is still valid. There's nothing too uncommon about this. Therefore, I am still going to keep this around. Now within this the X wave here in the minute scale on green, we can see that we have some kind of three-way move up, and then we're again dumping downwards. Now, I don't think we can say that we have this last leg here as an ABC, just because it is so extended. As you see, we are already around 4 extension of the first leg here compared to this third one, so it definitely is not going to be the count saying that we have an A, B and C coming down. So instead, most likely what this is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 or something similar of a 5-way move downwards. At that point, as we are looking for a 3-way move here for the wave Y of minute, we would be looking this as the first leg as an A, B and C. Okay, so that is one scenario. Another scenario is this one, where we have this structure as a 5-way move, as a 5-way move into an A, 3 ways into B, and then looking for this 5-way structure here to end the wave C. Again, as mentioned, we had this possibility of being 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We did not get any extension here on the third one, so we could be expecting an extension here on the fifth. We have now reached the minimum target basically here, measuring that extension potential here for the last leg of that 0.618, which is again started from the start of this whole wave structure here around 48k, and bringing the extension tool, Fibonacci extension tool, to here to end of 3. So 0, 3 to 4, and then we get this extensions. So again, 0.618 is the minimum that I would be looking at here, which we have already gone to, and then the next one is here around 1-to-1 extension of this 0 to 3 leg for the wave 5, around 10.78k. There's also confluence around that area, give or take 1,000. Around 1-to-1 extension of this first leg of A, B and C in this minute or green scale or green degree. So there is some confluence still to go down. Let's take a look at this last leg here. Both of the counts are saying that we are looking into a possible 5-wave scenario here on the last leg. So let's take a closer look at that. Maybe we start with 1 hour. So here we had the possible wave 4 or a wave wave X coming up here. So W, X and Y. And in this case, we would be looking at this whole structure as, again, that 5-way structure. In here, we would be looking at a 1, 2, possibly completing a third here, and then looking for wave 5 soon. Let's take a look at that structure again in a lower time frame. In here, we had a possible 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, ending in the micro third here. Zooming in a bit. And then possible triangle here. I have 2 separate counts here. One is saying that we have the wave 4 up here, and one that we have this triangle here. It is supported by RSI, which makes me think that this is going to be a really likely case. But again, we did not retrace basically anything on this wave 4, which makes this somewhat less likely on that sense. Now zooming even closer here on 15 minutes now, we had the possible wave 4 here, a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the third of submicro here, fourth, and now completing the fifth of submicro, completing the fifth of micro, completing the third of subminuet. Now we could be looking at this structure as an A, B, and C, in which we would be looking at around the 1-to-1 extension here, but I wouldn't be expecting too much higher in here. The retracement for the subminuet count here is around 23%, is at 20.6k around here, at which again we have this confluence around the of the 1.382 of this A, B, and C move. So that gives us some kind of confluence and possibilities to end this count here. Now what supports even more on this is that we are getting into this volume profile or volume node here, where we are starting to get more volume into this structure. So anywhere between 21.3k to 20.4k, around that area, I would be expecting us to pivot down again if indeed this is the case. Yeah, let's take a look at the other possibilities. So this is not that one. There we go. So this is similar all the way up to this point here, where we have this 1, 2, 1, 2. Here then again 3, 4, and 5 in the third of micro. And now instead of that triangle we had here, we would have the fourth completing all the way up here. This would make more sense with the retracement here of getting to that 2.36 or 23.6 retracement of this third move here in micro scale, right? So that is the reason why I sort of prefer this one over the other. But again, the triangle fits really well on RSI as well with the price. So that's why I'm keeping track of both. Now after this one, we've had this as a 1, 2, another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the third of submicro here, and then a potential 4 here. Now we did have some kind of flat pattern here on the wave 2, so we could be expecting some kind of swift wave 4 here. We did not get to the wave 1 area, even though this was kind of deep, this correction here for the wave 2. Oh, sorry, wave 4. Let's check out how much it was. Not that. Let's try again. Around 50% of the wave 3. So that is basically the maximum I would like to see. Now, again, this is suggesting that we have a wave 4 here of submicro, and we would be looking for that submicro fifth here, still one more lower low to complete this subminuet third, in which on the previous count we had completed it here on the previous bottom here. Okay, so it is still possible that we're looking for higher prices, but again, at that point I would think that this is no longer the case, or this is no longer the structure at all. So we have basically the invalidation point right around here where we have the wave 1. It is definitely possible that this is the structure that I showed you on the previous count, where we have ABC, in which we can't really get beyond the 20,240 area, at least in this count. But that is one view. I took a long here, and I have secured profits on this move already, as per the previous count of playing this count here. Of course, it is possible that we have already ended something here, as we did mention on this one, and we could be looking at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5-way move. Now we had some kind of retracement here. Let's take a look. Is that the golden pocket? Comes right into it. Yep. So close to a golden pocket, we could be now reverting down, and at that point we would be more likely to look at this count as the true. So wave 5 to come, then wave 3 to complete, and then a larger degree of correction upwards to look for the wave 4 here. But that is again another scenario. Then we had this one where we had a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that differentiates differentiates it from the other counts where we had a 1, 2 and another 1, 2 here. Instead here we would have 3, 4 and super extended fifth. I don't really like this count. Also, this would suggest that we are in the last leg here right now. But again, this is possible. Wave 3 is not the smallest. We did not have any extension on either. So wave 5 is definitely extended here. And indeed, we are ahead of the other two counts by a couple different moves already. So this would again suggest that this most likely here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would already end the fifth of micro within the fifth of a subminute to end the whole correction. Okay, so this is the most bullish I see this at the moment. Okay, and that is pretty much everything I wanted to share today. If you have other accounts you would like to share, there's a link to my Discord server in the description below. Also, if you would like me to update certain other asset, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.